this context, give you a question. Noah's man of righteousness, but if he had not built the ark, do you think God would preserve him and his family?
Nope.
Because he's disobedient.
He was disobedient.
God has told us, the church, to be the light of the world and salt of the earth. He didn't tell Noah but one time, build an ark.
Right.
He's told us to be the light of the world and the salt of the earth. And that's our obligation to a world that is perished and lost. God saved us out of his mercy. None of us deserve his salvation. He reached way down and pulled us out of that mire.
Yes, he did.
He loved us. He said, you did not choose me, I chose you.
Right.
You weren't seeking me, I sought you. And then all he asks of us is to be a light, to reflect him to a world that's perishing. My God,
Right.
if we don't do it, we're in trouble.
Exactly. You know, I thought if Noah was here, he would be shouting at the top of his lungs, repent, get ready. God's judgment is coming, and it's not going to be long. Don't wait. There's no promise of tomorrow. He's coming, and he's going to catch his remnant. And I'm saying, where will you be? Where will you be? We don't have to drown in this sin. We don't have to spend eternity and drown victims in the flood of hell. We can accept his salvation and get into that ark. You know, we can enter in because the door is still open. There's a time when God's patience is going to run out. And when that time comes, will you be inside the shelter of God's protection? Or will you be outside and face that judgment that's coming? You know, Genesis 6:22 summed the whole entire story up of Noah. Thus did Noah, according to all that God commanded him. So did he. He obeyed the Lord. He followed God's instructions to the letter. All that God required of him, he fulfilled. Are we doing all that God has commanded us to do? Are we? He told us not to forsake the gathering. Are we doing it? You know, are we obeying this? Look around at the empty seats that you see. You know, remember I said before that we have a gift of just showing up. We have that gift. And how do we think this ark is ever in this sanctuary going to be filled up? By being here, by worshiping and allowing God to do, as I've heard Sister Ella say so many times, to show out, to let God show out. You know, we've got our own Noah. We've got a Noah in the form of Brother Fosdick. You know, he gives us the pure word. He gives us guidance. He gives us power of prayer. All the supplies we need to build this ark. And I challenge you to come and show up and worship and truly worship and see if this ark doesn't fill up, if it doesn't start drawing attention in here, in this world. You know, Jesus prophesied there would be a parallel between Noah's day and the end of time. He said, as it was in the days of Noah, so it shall be. It's time for us to get into the ark. Jesus was talking here about life as usual with no expectation of destruction. People around here today, they don't think it's going to happen. I'm in my 60s, and I've heard all my life, Jesus is coming. Jesus is coming. But it's still the message. He's coming. Whether he comes in the rapture before the end of this life that he's got in this body, or he takes me out, it will be my personal rapture. He is coming. You know, Jesus tells us heaven and earth will pass away. My words by no means shall pass away. Take heed, for it will come as a snare to all that dwell on the earth. It's going to happen. What's he telling us here? That we should be like Noah, not letting ourselves follow the wrong crowd or live the sinful life or try to fit in. We got to walk with God, just like he did. Have that relationship, become obedient to everything he says, to be submissive to his will, fellowship with like-minded people. We should be proclaiming God's true way of life based on his commandments, watching what's taking place in this world and the society that's around us. We can't be caught napping. We can't, because this world is about to be gone, completely gone. And like Noah, we should not be discouraged that we are the minority. Because, believe me, just like Noah's day, God is going to save those who faithfully walk with him. So now, just like Paul Harvey says, you heard the rest of the story. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Thank you.